Welcome to AI Traders live market analysis using artificial intelligence to find high probability trades. As a brief disclaimer, I'm Richard Miller and I'll be presenting today's AI Traders Live. We'll be focusing on the S&P 500 stocks, so we've got 4 specific AI trading strategies that we use: major market reversals, classic swing trades, volatility breakouts, and quick 3-day moves. Now, all 4 of these AI trading strategies cater for different type trading styles: major market reversal, classic swing trades from position trading to multi-month and week holding periods, volatility breakouts, and quick 3-day moves. They can also be high frequency, short-term, quick trades. Now, just briefly recap, tip of the iceberg explanation. The AI explores 10 to the power of 200 different possible combinations and stock market indicators and relationships using genetic algorithms. Time to screen the S&P 500 using artificial intelligence. Jumping straight into the Metastock platform. I've got the Pulte AI engine selected, also S&P 500 index constituent stocks, and the screen is running. It's been running for about 10 minutes now. We had 180 shares out of 505, and I'll be right back as soon as the screen's done. And we're back. Took about 25 minutes for the AI to run through the S&P 500, looking for those 4 AI trading strategies. Here are the end results. We're going to sort the columns by bars here because that tells you how old the trade is. So the most recent trades will have a 0 or 1 in there. So we can see in along Hilton Worldwide, there's a new signal on Hilton Worldwide, NBR, Philip Morris, Pulte Group, Starbucks, Universal Health, Enphase, First Energy. So these are all the names. Twitter, interestingly enough, there's a long signal there on Twitter, 1 day into a trade. Campbell Soup, 2 days into a trade. Genuine Parts. So there's quite a lot of trades. There's about 283 that the AI's got a trade on. And we can see some of the older trades here. You can see the Simon Property Group, T-Mobile, Coparts, Arista Networks. These been in 116 days. Level 3, Amber Tower, Hershey's. So you can see, you just sort them by most recent to older trades. So you kind of have an idea. You know, Google is in a trade there, 61 days into a trade. So far, so good. Verizon. Pfizer is a 52 days into a trade. AutoZone 51 days. So you can see the AI does keep you in particular trades. There are a few rejects, meaning that the trailing stop loss has either been hit or the AI has reached its profit target. So there's quite a lot of names in there, familiar ones. These trades all work very, very well. AMD on there as well. Dexcom's in there, all performed very, very well using artificial intelligence. But let's go and take a look at the most recent ones, and I'm going to move this across to free up some screen space. There we go, Hilton Worldwide. So we'll see how the AI, what signals on Hilton. So there you can see, let's go check, it's in a long still. There's a trailing stop loss, so you can see the other trades also worked out very well. A major market reversal back in April, and Hilton just kept on going. Let's go and check the intraday signal on a 4-hour chart. See what that one looks like. So we can see, yeah, quick move volatility breakout on a 4-hour chart, and then the upside first resistance target would be the old highs, this zone up here. From a profit-taking target perspective, your stop loss is imported here at the bottom at 119, and that's the trade on Hilton Worldwide. NBR Incorporated, also a fresh signal on this one. It takes us a few seconds to load. You can see plenty of trades. Major market reversal back in July worked out very well. We then had a volatility breakout in September, October, November. Also a couple of good trades. The new year started with a volatility breakout, a nice little rally there. It hit the trailing stop loss, depending if you were having that type stop loss or not. Another volatility breakout in March also worked out well. Another one in June worked out well. And now we have a late stage volatility breakout in August in NVR. But you can see the AI is giving us plenty of trading opportunities on the stock. Philip Morris is next. Let's see what this one comes up with. We had fantastic trades. Yeah, back in November, we had a quick move there. There was a quick move to the downside, for a quick short in it, and then we had a volatility breakout back here in the beginning of the year, and that trade lasted quite a long time. You got in here in around 80, and it hit the trailing stop here at 97, so it's a nice healthy return. You can see the AI moves the trailing stop loss up as we go along, and we have a new volatility breakout. It will be interesting to see if we get a follow through, considering where we are in the market in terms of seasonality. Just moving back, you can see major market reversal. This signal lasted quite a long time. Major market reversal, you can have a very wide stop on it, and it lasted quite a long time, so it's absolutely fantastic way to trade. Pulte Group Incorporated is the next one. PHM is the ticker. Let's see when the AI loads on this one. There we go, volatility breakout. You can see we had quite a lot of quick volatility breakouts to trade. There was a 2 there, one got stopped out, the other 2s are all profitable. Let's go look on a 4-hour chart if there's anything interesting there. Pulte Group, yeah, volatility breakout, both cases. We have a nice volatility breakout there, so fantastic. Starbucks is the next one. Next one up, Starbucks is a new signal on there. Yeah, volatility breakout there. We had a last volatility breakout, worked out quite well. Look how wide the stop loss is. That trade went from 110 all the way up to 125. And now we have a new volatility breakout there. Universal Health Services. UHS. Let's see what the signal is on this one. Volatility breakout. We can see back here in October, we had a nice swing trade up there. Then a volatility breakout signal came. The trailing stop moved up, and then eventually it got stopped out there. Another new signal came through quick after that. And we have another new signal coming out currently at 150. And then the profit targets are these old highs, resistance zones. That would be your profit targets as soon as it gets within that zone or range. That should be the kind of profit target on that one. Church Dwight. Also a few days into a trade, 1 day into a trade. Let's see what the signal is on this one. This one is sideways moving, very choppy, but still the AI did manage to squeeze out a few profits on this one. The biggest one was the swing trade back here in March, and that lasted quite a long time. Then we had a volatility breakout. This one didn't last very long. Volatility breakout there, that worked out. Volatility breakout worked out, and now we have a new volatility breakout, and then the old highs here would be your profit targets. Old resistance highs would be the profit target. Enphase Energy, 1 day into a new trade. Takes a second or two. There we go, a swing trade in this one. The last swing trade was back here in April, May. Worked out lovely, beautifully. And now the old highs here would be your resistance targets there, that one there, and then as well as this one up here. These are resistances. So that's the resistance target for a swing trade, first one there, and then the second one is these old highs in a strong market, but we'll see how that one pans out. First Energy, also in a trade. Also another day, volatility breakout. Now, interestingly enough, this volatility breakout did hit a trailing stop, but depending on what stop you used, you would have captured most of that move. And remember, the AI is only interested in trades that are 65% plus accurate. So we're not looking for anything lower than that. That's our threshold, 65% accuracy. Public storage. Let's go and see how this one. It's 1 day into a trade. Swing trade there, fantastic move. This last volatility breakout, March, April, May, worked out beautifully. Will be interesting to see if this will get a follow through, since we've already had such a big move. The first volatility trades back here in June worked out very well. Then the next one worked out very well. So fantastic trades on public storage ordinary. PSA is the ticker there. And the second last one, that's 1 day into a trade, Roper Technologies out of the S&P 500. Let's see what this one comes up with. Volatility breakout there. We had a nice volatility breakout back here in February, March, April, and that rally lasted quite long. And that was a fantastic trade there. Twitter as well. Let's see what Twitter's up to. 1 day into a new trade. Let's see what these signals are. Give me a second to, yeah, volatility breakout back here in April, May, worked out nicely, got to profit targets there, and now we have a new volatility breakout with these old highs as the key resistance zone for that volatility breakout. So There we go. That's the upside profit targets on Twitter. So these are all the names that are fresh off the press, so to speak. And the other names are worth looking at: Arnhem, Campbell Group, Genuine Parts. So we've covered some of those in previous webinars, but you can see this is the list. A couple of interesting names there. But so far so good, and that's how you screen the S&P 500, looking for 4 artificial intelligence engines, trading strategies. Remember, these trading strategies are all 65% plus in terms of accuracy. We're not looking for anything lower than that. And that's the list out of the S&P 500. If any traders wants to get their hands on having your own artificial intelligence engine, go to metastock.com/alphaharvest 3-for-1. We've got a fantastic buy 3 months for the price of 1 deal on at the moment, and you can try it out and see if the artificial intelligence engine fits your trading style. metastock.com/alphaharvest 3-for-1. This is what the landing page looked like. We've got a 3 months for the price of 1 deal. Whether you're taking the artificial intelligence engine on a end of day basis, the side, or the real time, if you do high frequency intraday trading, we've got 2 options for the buy 3 months for the price of 1 deal on Metastock platform. And that brings us to the end of this episode of AI Traders Live. Until next time, happy AI trading. Bye for now.